Hey there, it's Heather. Welcome back to Sister Stand Strong and the Bootstrap Business Blueprint. So today we're going to be speaking about the apps, the platforms, the providers that can support your business growth on a budget. So let's dive right in. So support is all around you. What I don't want you to do is for you to struggle on your own. You don't need to. So you can do this on a shoestring budget, believe me. Now, first comes the intention of why you're doing something, and then it's a case of being resourceful and finding a way. So when I say intentional, often I see so many business owners rush out and they go for the next shiny thing. It's like, oh, I need to have a messenger bot, or I need to do this and I need to do that. And, and they're following the latest craze, the latest thing in the marketing world. And what I would really caution you on is to really stop and think about these things, because without knowing your customers and who they are and where they are and why they want to buy from you, it's so easy to be tempted by the shiny stuff. And obviously those people who are offering these things, they don't know your business. They are, a lot of them are very, very good people with great intentions, and they are putting these things out to help business owners with their marketing. And I think the caveat here is that they're helping business owners that know where their customers are and how their customers operate. And so it's a perfect match then in terms of having an app or a platform, whatever, to support them reaching those people. However, this is when I was talking about intention. If you don't have the intention of why you're doing something, you're just following sort of the sheep, or the lemmings for that matter, off a cliff. So very, very first thing is you can do this on a shoestring budget, but first there has to be an intention of why you're doing something. Right now, you're probably trading your time for money. And your time and your life are very, very precious. They are far more valuable than the cash in all the banks around the world. So please don't underestimate and undervalue yourself by believing that you shouldn't be paid your worth. So that's the first thing. So this is all like a time versus money situation. But you've got to leverage what you've got, sister. So if you're already supported financially by somebody around you, if you're lucky enough to have support like that, as you grow your business, you can afford to learn and do things yourself. Now, if you're not supported financially, then you're going to have to hustle. You're going to have to hustle, and you're going to have to learn and implement very, very fast. But there are platforms that can help you still up and raise your game so that your business can grow, but you're able to do this on a shoestring budget. So here's some help for you. Now, I just want to mention these. Now, first of all, I've just got to say, I am not affiliated with Wix. I'm not affiliated with Fiverr or Canva. I don't get any money for recommending these different sites. And in a way, I'm not kind of recommending them. I'm just saying, look, these are the sites that I've used. These are the sites that some of my clients have used. And I'm putting it out there for you because you might not know these things exist. So let's start with Wix in the top right-hand corner. Wix websites, if you're just starting out in business, or even if you've been going for a couple of years and your website, it's not doing what you want it to, or you heard bad stories about Wix not having great SEO, believe me, hey, SEO is something that comes a little bit further along, but the bottom line is that Wix websites have improved. Their templates are really quite good. And if you're starting out in business, just purely by having a website presence is really important. So Wix.com, as little as $13 a month. So here's the thing, is that there is a free version of Wix, and I do know some business owners that you're probably on Wix now, and maybe you're on a free version of it. I want you to just be aware that it doesn't look that professional when you have the Wix branding on it. So if you can find the $13 per month, then I would absolutely recommend that you do that so that you can take the branding off, because from a perception point of view from your customers, what you really want is you want your customers to perceive you as professional and as successful as possible, because people like success, they gravitate to it more. And so from that point of view, that's why I'm recommending that. So Wix website's a great starter little website platform. It's kind of a drag and drop thing. Yeah, obviously there are things you're going to have to learn, but my goodness, right now, if you're trading time for money, you need to learn fast anyway. You're going to be learning a lot. So from that point of view, Wix websites, go on there. There's YouTube videos you can watch about Wix as well. Just go and get yourself a good looking website. So that's the first thing. Second thing is I'm going to move, I think, down to Fiverr. There we go, on the left hand side. Fiverr.com. It's Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com. Now, on this site, it's really, really great for getting people to help you. Now, there are people on this site from all over the world, and they will do everything from, anything you can imagine in terms of design. They can do videos for you, they can set up websites for you, everything. And it's from as little as $5. So again, there are a couple of things that I need to just share with you from my experience. So Fiverr, what I would suggest is if you're going to go to Fiverr to help with, I don't know, there we go. I mean, I think that screenshot there is professional logo creation. So if you want a logo created, what I would suggest is that you call up at least 3 people on this site in terms of, let's say call up, reach out to 3 people on the site, make sure you look at their feedback, make sure you look at their reviews. And that's the most important thing. And then reach out to them, contact them first before you actually book them to do any work for you. Have a clear idea of what you would like in your mind's eye. Give them examples if you can, because that's really helpful to any designer. Fiverr, check it out, because there are lots of goodies on there and there are lots of people that can help you. So don't try and struggle and do this yourself. You can find different help for loads of different things for your business on Fiverr, and there are lots of other that I'm going to suggest in a minute, lots of other support systems in terms of freelancers that can help you. And then to the bottom right hand corner, you will see canva.com. This is free, it's design suite, and again, it is great in terms of marketing material and Facebook posts and you name it. It's really, really helpful. So there we go. We got Wix.com, Fiverr.com, Canva.com. All 3 of those I have used and have used over the years. So again, I'm not recommending these. I'm just saying, hey, I've used these for a lot of my businesses. A lot of my clients use these. Go out and sort of check them out. They might not be for you, but I'm just going to mention them here so that you know about them. So now it's time to take some action. So here's what to do next. So if you haven't got a website, I want you to invest in a very simple one at Wix.com. Okay, this provides social proof to your potential customers. Please be aware that websites don't necessarily make money. Okay, now that might come as a bit of a shock to you, so I will say that again. Websites don't necessarily make money on their own, okay? Gone are the days when websites first started coming out on the internet, everybody rushed out to get a website. It was quite novel and they did make money. But nowadays, people are far more complex in their buying habits. Websites are used mainly now as a social proof tool rather than a sales tool. But they're very, very important nonetheless. If you have got a website, I want you to ask yourself, does this reflect everything we've talked about so far in terms of that kind of the standards and the professionalism? Do you need a facelift and an upgrade on your website? And if you do, you might want to check out some people on Fiverr if you're a limited budget. And I'm going to give you some suggestions for some other places you can look as well. But yeah, standards in terms of, does your current website reflect the standards that we've talked about so far? And number 3, if it does, then I suggest that you look to the site of freelancers. Now, so here's the other sites that I wanted to mention to you. So Fiverr.com is the one that I've said already. That's got a load of different people on there doing different things in terms of design. There is a site called Upwork.com that you could check out. PeoplePerHour.com is a great one for a lot of freelancers, or TopTool, I think that's how you would pronounce it, TopTool.com. That again is a really great site for checking out freelancers and designers. So there we go. There's some help for you. We've got some top tips here. By upgrading your business on a budget, you can still achieve amazing results. Not only does this inspire more confidence in you as a business owner, but it does also for your potential customers. Your potential customers will look at it and go, wow, and it will also give you a great boost as well. So make sure that you take control first. Know what your intention is before you outsource any parts of your business to someone else. This is something that I'm very passionate about, and it's the basis actually of our bigger programs where we teach people how to identify who their ideal clients are, where they are, why they want to buy, the look and the feel of their websites, the brand, total up-leveling programs that we do. But It all stems from getting clarity first and control as a business owner over your business, so you don't abdicate responsibility to someone else. Because here's the thing, with the abdication thing, there's an imprinting system that goes on. What do I mean by that? Well, your business is as unique, as I've said before, as your fingerprint. It's got your DNA written all over it. When you outsource to other people, what can happen is that there's an imprinting thing that goes on where they put their interpretation of what they believe your business should look, feel, and act like. They don't know about your customers. They don't know what your customers respond to. And if you haven't done the work behind the work, then you're not going to know this either. And so what happens, you'll end up with a very pretty looking website, but it just won't perform very well, and your brand will be out of sync with your ideal customers. Anyway, so that's why I'm suggesting that you need that intention first about why you're doing something. Don't get attracted by the shiny stuff, and then go for it. Don't do this alone. I think that's the number one thing that I want to actually mention to you. You can do this on a budget, but don't struggle to try and do it on your own. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. Take care.